Good morning, everyone. Trust we all are doing good. I'm Currency Geek, and welcome to my day 25 video of the 100 Days of Technical Analysis Challenge. Today GBPC Chef caught my interest, so let's dive right into it. If we look at GBPC Chef from the weekly time frame, dealing with current market structure to be precise, we can see how well it has been moving impulsively and correctively in a downtrend, creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. Now, it went impulsively to the downside, created a low, then a lower high, and same thing here, lower low and a lower high. So, this is just an impulse and correction, impulse and correction. Now, when impulse and corrections actually move happens, the corrections are retracements, and we expect another impulse to happen. So the pattern goes like this: impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. Same applies to an uptrend: impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So that's how the impulse and correction moves in the market. Now, knowing that we've already had a correction here, we'd like to continue going short with the next impulsive move. Um all I'll just do is pick my fibs from this value high to this low right here. What do I see? I can see how well the correction stopped at the 61.8 fib level, and looking back like previously into structure, we can see how well this was a previous area of structure. Like, it acted as support here and now broke out through, acted as resistance here. So the thing is, when supports break, it turns to resistance, and when resistance break, it turns to support like this. This was acting as support, but all of a sudden it breaks, it will act as a resistance down here. And if this was acting as resistance, if it breaks, it will act as support, and so on and so on. Knowing that this is what we have on this time frame, now we've seen that there is a huge tendency of price going back downward. That's to possibly a fib extension level down here. Knowing that this is what we have on this time frame, and we also have this M pattern right here, we can see it's actually doing a retest back to the neckline with an expected projection of price downward. Now to the daily time frame, we know that we have this previous area of structure that was respected, and it's been respected here. Okay, so looking closely at price here, we can see this is also a previous area of support, which has broken and now acting as resistance, also expected to act as resistance to push price down. And if we do look at this closely, we can see how price moved correctively to the upside with a breakout and a retest, then price projecting back to the downside. So what I expect is just price to project back to the downside like fully. So taking this out and going back to the 4 hour time frame to actually pinpoint where I'll be getting my possible entry, you can see how well it has been respecting structure, or market structure, if I would say. Looking like previously at price, we can see this area right here, respected structure right here. So it's very much expected that it will respect structure here and project to the downside. And also, if we look closely at price, this is just a CTL, like a corrective trend line. Yeah. So if this should even push, it should just push higher back into this previous layer of structure, then price should just break out and project down further. And if I take my Fibonacci from this value high to this value low, yeah, we can see we had some sort of reaction at the 50% fib level, but and which is also aligning with previous era of structure in the market. So there is a huge tendency that this would just allow price project back downward. Now to the 1 hour time frame, which is the last time frame I check. Most times when I check the chart, we can see that this is just like a wedge formation, just a wedge formation. So we can see this is just a wedge formation with a huge tendency of price just breaking down, a wedge in a downtrend. This is like the first leg, then this is the corrective phase, then with an expected breakout to the downside. So my bias on GBP CHF would be to go short, like to go short back into one of those levels on the weekly time frame, like a short back into one of those levels on the weekly time frame. That's one of those possible fib extension levels. I'll be looking to go short down to one of these fib, but I won't be holding for that long if we all have this problem of patience. So I'll just look to go short on GBP CHF. So I do hope you understand how I got the sentiment for going short, and I do hope the bias is clear enough. So if you do have a bias in alignment or against my analysis, please do drop it in the comment box down below. And also, if you do have a comment to give, drop it down in the box comment box below. Please do like and follow. Thank you.